What's up, everybody? Welcome to yet another episode of the Fermi Paradox. If I sound a little bit quieter, it's because I lowered my mic volume on OBS, and hopefully it balances things out a little bit more. We'll see. But let's continue. And my chair popped immediately. I feel like I should start like a chair popping counter. Alright, starting off, we got the Demani Sage Kingdoms. Paradigm shift in Vex. Alright, let's see what this is about. In a region of Vexes, the Demanis believe that their sage monarchs are chosen by the gods to rule over them. A powerful dynasty arises and establishes a celestial kingdom, but it is told that the will of heaven can be revoked if the rulers displease the gods. People are of supreme importance. The altars of the gods of earth and grain come next. Last comes the ruler. That is why he who gains the confidence of the multitudes people will be emperor. We'll keep it controlled expansion. Digital age technology allows humans optimal access to all of Earth's resources. Natural global warming. Tau Ceti. A moon escapes a gas giant's orbit and becomes a dwarf planet. Alright. Fans can now increase the size of their reef cities and access more ocean regions on Virgo. Develops symbiosis with a major life form on Wormwood Prime. Oh, I was gonna say with the Celestial Empire thing, that whole like it can be revoked, it reminds me a lot of it. I'm pretty sure it's based off of the Mandate of Heaven, which is what a lot of the Chinese dynasties had in history. Small asteroid showers with valuable minerals. Climate change on Glyce destroys a major plant species. We have an evolution event! Sapient life evolves on Glyce C. Life form on the desert planet Glycia started making simple tools and developed a rudimentary language, but which system? I cannot speak today. Which species will form a Stone Age civilization in the Glyce system? Balanced species. Another civilization born. You will have to foster these creatures too, guide them parallel, so this can be used. Okay. Standard species or unbalanced species. The prune, peaceful observers, these gentle herds of four-eyed, horse-like humanoids roam the wide rock deserts. The Rao, aggressive and solitary, these naturally armored creatures inhabit barren wastelands. The Kar, always hungry and merciless, these nightmarish avian creatures rule the skies. I kind of want to do the prune. I'm gonna sneeze. Managed to mute just in time. Alright, because they're on the cover of the game. Like, when you open it, they're one of the people on the front. So, we're gonna do the prune. Glycea, Prince Civilization is born. Mourn the death of beloved leader. I find it funny that I finally have the freaking prune here, and the signal is just gonna go right by him. Let's advance to harvest biomass. Okay, Wandorian rural communities. Growth in Kepler. The Wandor begin to process and distribute their food through big factory complexes. Only the raw materials are collected via agriculture. Assembly lines and automated machines increase production efficiency, giving the population of Kepler 4 better access to nourishment. Nice, I like that. I'll just do that. We'll just let it do its thing. Conflict between two major prune herds is settled peacefully. Every time I click on this one, it takes me in here. An asteroid impact destroys a dominant animal species on Lice. Animal species show sign of higher cognition. Do the spirits look on us with kindness? Asks a prune. The Mani fighters lay down their longswords and abandon the art of war. We'll go Rigel. Volcanic activity brings forth a new island from the oceans of Rigel 7. Human democratic governments? Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Deepfakes. Doctored footage has become so realistic that the population of Earth is constantly being manipulated by manufactured events used to discredit individuals and sow disinformation. Unable to distinguish reality from fictions, humans are beginning to lose faith in their leaders and social systems. But no one was interested in the facts. They preferred the invention because this invention expressed and corroborated their hates and fears so perfectly. Notes of Native Son by James Baldwin, American writer and activist. Concerted effort is made by journalists, academics, and hackers to educate the public on this tech and debunk some of the most famous faked footage, making its information far less effective. Yep. Minor planets formed from ice and debris in the Sirius system. Displacement of ocean currents affects weather systems on Gehenna. Parasitic species, symbiosis with a major life form. Industrial farming machines on Kepler 4. Oh, the prune have reached a new technological age. The Copper Age. Nice. Oh, is that what their planet looks like? That's cool. The prune learned to mine copper, using it to create precise metal tools. These tools make it possible to expand the reach of natural oases using new irrigation and water recapture techniques. Meanwhile, wise folk begin to study the stars above Glycea, charting their course in great patterns drawn in the desert sands. Nice. We'll go advancement. Eventual Shivan, Prim. Bustling human cavern area becomes center of trade and commerce. Rigel and moon escapes a gas giant's orb and becomes a dwarf planet. The Shivan! Depopulation in Ross. Culture valuing chastity and celibacy spreads amongst the Shivan. Sexuality becomes associated with obscenity, sinfulness, and immorality, and those are outed as sexual beings are ostracized. As a result, birth rates decline on Virgo. I want to save points. So regular development. Because you never know when shit will hit the fan. Meaningful ballads shared amongst the Damani on Vexus. Dogstar, an ocean. Base life form evolves on the land. The Shivans, new technological age. Abyssal age. Ooh. To uncover the mysteries of the Abyss, Shivans begin constructing pressurized holds. These vessels are capable of recirculating water supplies to the Shivan aboard while also protecting them from the lethal pressures and temperatures of the deepest waters on Virgo's oceans. Oh, okay. We'll go power here because hopefully it won't get too crazy. Alright. Formerly popular species exterminated. 2 major species begin to interbreed. That's cool. Good for them. Prune established a new territory. Remarkable scribe celebrated on Vexus for their contributions to Damani society. Established a new democratic government. Nice. We'll go Rigel. Animal species forms complex social structures. Great War threatens Vex. Dominant religious faction of the Damani is claiming the right to invade a distant holy land. They gather many allies and challenge the alleged heathens who live in the divine country of Vexus. Armies of volunteer peasants and honor-bound knights, swelling with pious pride and bearing sacred symbols on their banners and armors, thus embark on a glorious pilgrimage. This is definitely a reference to the Crusades. I, or rather the Lord, beseech you as Christ heralds to publish this everywhere, and to purse all people who, of whatever rank, foot soldiers and knights, poor and rich, to carry aid promptly to those Christians, and to destroy what that vile race from the lands of our friends. Moreover, Christ commands it. Yep, that was the Crusades. Most of them did not work. Holy people of different faiths meet in great council to negotiate an end to the crusade with a universal doctrine of peaceful coexistence. I mourn the death of a beloved divine emperor. A once powerful democratic government falls on Earth. Goes abundant. Surface the Dog Star. Moon escapes gas giant's orbit and becomes a dwarf planet. Catastrophic sand avalanche swallows many prune on the desert. That's nice. The stars are no more than pinpricks in the firmament. We're dominant animal species on Tau Ceti 3. Not the Wandorians. Industrial drilling into the planet's crust of Kepler-4 uncovered huge reservoirs of natural toxic gas. The release of this gas could alter the composition of the atmosphere so dramatically that it could become toxic for the Wandor. Close calls. Careful examination of the subterranean gas revealed its deadly properties. All drilling and mining projects are put under strict government supervision. I don't want my geckos to die. They were the first ones here. I don't want them to go. Philosophers of Glycee inspired the prune to live peacefully. Small asteroid showers. Alright. Humans established a new democratic government, hopefully to replace the one that fell. Prune archers lay down their horn bows and abandon the art of war. Nice. The Cyber Age. With rapid advancement in artificial intelligence and technologically augmented humans, the civilization undergoes drastic change and reaches new milestones in science, engineering, and the arts. And he dreamed of cyberspace, hope fading. He still dreamed of cyberspace, hope fading nightly. all the speed he took, all the turns he'd taken, and the corners he'd cut in Night City, and he'd still see the Matrix in his sleep. Bright lattices of logic unfolding across the colorless void. Neuromancer by William Gibson, American-Canadian speculative fiction writer. That's cool. Ah! Ah! Humans prioritize military power. The humans focus on innovation. This includes finding the balance between consumption and resource preservation, advancing the infrastructure of their megacities, and exploring the galaxy beyond Sol. We'll do that one. Mourn the death of beloved leader. Cyber Age gives access to resources on nearby planets and moons in the Sol system. Prune mourn the death of great sage. Power. Prune march and fight as one after mastering the Phalanx formation. The battlefield is filled with rectangular formations and disciplined heavy troops brandishing shields and spears. He is a man who keeps his post in the ranks and steadily face the swift wound the spear may plow. We'll go regular development. New plant species grows abundant. All right. Mani established new celestial empire. The prune mourn the death of a beloved leader. Is there life after death? So it looks like the radio wave from the Damani is going to, or from Earth is going to reach the Damani, and I kind of want the Damani to get radio so they're able to know that the humans are out there. Fluctuations in the chemistry of Tau Ceti 3's oceans lead to changes in water. The prune are fast. Glass Age. New technologies or new techniques are discovered to create special forms of hardened glass that can be used for a variety of uses. More advanced tools, simple machinery, and even machines are made from this new material. Soon, great cities begin to ride on the endless dunes of Glass Sea. I like that. Go wisdom here. Yeah. Knowledge in Ross. The Shvans create sophisticated mechanical devices that can run programming routines and store and manipulate data. With the whirring gears and dazzling numbers, the enormous clockwork computers run on steam power and receive instructions via punch cards, while the variable inputs are dynamically entered by several operators turning different cranks. Skeptics wonder whether these miracles of ingenuity are mere showpieces or if they could actually demonstrate reliable results. That's a good question. We'll go regular development. Remarkable clockwork academic is celebrated on Ververo for their contributions to Shvan society. Depleted, decayed industrial area recovers under the care of Wandorian geology. Beware to not crack the crust cup before the toxic rock gas goes deep and could kill every Wandorian on this planet. He's not wrong. Powerful new mobile shard launcher is formed on Glass Sea. The Landcrawler Age. Ages spent speculating about the desolate, dry lands above are ended when Shvans begin the construction of self-contained vehicles capable of exploring, settling, and exploiting the environment on the surface world of Virgo. Every jagged edge threatens to puncture our craft, spilling our precious fluids into the dry expanse, leaving us to flop in the merciless heat of the surface lands. And yet, we pressed on, our curiosity more plentiful than our fear. Sloop the intrepid Shavan Explorer. That is cool. We'll go land crawler H. We'll go advancement here. Mani have reached a new technological age. The nautical age. Mani developed vessels capable of exploring the farthest corners of their planet. The flourishing traffic of goods and ideas advances the fields of navigation, chemistry, and engineering to safeguard the accumulated knowledge of Damani civilization, and emerging universities begin to house collections of printed books. We'll go wisdom. And I think that is where we will leave it for today. Thank you all for joining, and I hope to see you all next time. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, though this upcoming Monday I will probably either not stream or stream later in the day, because I have some things I need to do in the morning around the time I normally stream. But I hope to see you all next time, and thank you for tuning in.